Ice Cube got a song called "Giving Up the Nappy Dugout."
Yeah.
If you listen to the introduction, it's him walking up to the house. Daddy will open the door, and he like, "Where your daughter at?" And then the daddy, pissed off, like, "Man, who are you?" He like, "Tell her Ice Cube's here." He like, "Man, I raised my daughter in the Catholic school." Ice Cube, pissed off or whatever. So yeah, Jake ain't really got no respect for. They not ready for it. If you was to tell them, break it down to them, like, okay, if you pretty much put your thing in her, you gonna have to deal with her. Most Jake could reconsider. Like, oh hell, well, wait a minute now, That's why the Lord called us an adulterous generation. We need a reset. You know what I'm saying? We all fucked up.
Yeah.
We all fucked up.
And it's like in these times you get with somebody and they the exact opposite of you. Like they don't, like you don't get a fair matchup these days. Like you care about the children, this woman ain't gonna care. Like she don't care about breaking out lip or whatever, or it be the guy or whatever, Or if you care about eating healthy or whatever, they don't give a damn. Like they just, they be fine or whatever, but then they eat this and that, and then when they, you know what I'm saying? Like you stuck with that shit. Like no, it's always the opposite what you get.
God, they got a saying in the world: opposites attract. What the hell is that? Opposites don't attract. Like I search out women that fits my spirit.
Yeah.
Like how the hell I'm a man of law, I'm gonna go get some damn some script or hood. Like that don't make sense.
But see that in these times that you a weak man. Cause mine been questioned. Oh, like my family, your girl got low self-esteem. Why? Because she choose to deal with me and the entirety. She know about me. I ain't gotta lie and all this and that. And she got low self-esteem because she accept me how I am.
That's fucked up.
You know what I'm saying? Like y'all want her to be loud and talking back and clamorous, and I don't want that. So I ain't get that.
And like my son don't call me and tell me that they got problems. That ain't right. I want my son. She wants you to be calling her like, man, I'm tired of this. Woman. All this other stuff. It's all peace.
Yeah.
She don't like it.
Or if your woman listen to you and like I was, she try to come and get the children. My girl gonna call me and ask me. She don't like that. Like, why you hate order? Like,
yeah, they hate the order.
You ain't finna run my house, do my one. Like, nah.
And that whole opposite attract, they get that from like electron world, because the negative and positive attract. So they try to say, opposites attract. And the scripture says, give not thyself over to a light woman. So like you said, a whore or whatever. You gotta build up your self-esteem, man. You gotta realize you the prize.
Yep.
We the prize. Right. How many of the disciples of the Lord were women? He loved the women. He loved Mary and her household. All right. But the one that was called was the disciples, the men. And the scripture says she shall be saved in childbearing. So she gonna be saved by what? Playing her role.
Exactly.
We the prize. The man is the prize in general. And how much more a man of the Lord, or a man with some wisdom. Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 13, verse 12. I'm gonna make a man more precious than fine gold, and a man that goes in the open.
Right. Right now they trying to say men are the problem. That's really these Edomite women. Down with the patriarchy and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
The men are undesirable. Okay, you keep thinking that, but a man gonna be more precious than, fine gold, man.
Like the whole spiritual power thing, man. You see Jake throwing cars with no power and down that's where everybody was like, hey, Isaiah 13 and 12. The Lord said he was gonna do it regardless, man. But that's when the women gonna be humbling themselves. They like 10 feet. Like, what was this in?
Yeah, Isaiah 4 and 1. Oh, yeah. It's slowly happening, but it's like, and going back to what you were saying, like on the opposites attract. If that's the case, then why are these women, they don't just
Come by them.
deal with the guy who come up and talk to him. No, they search out for somebody, and a lot of times it don't even be really them who you looking at. You looking at a face painted person. And their whole countenance different when they wipe it off. Like, damn. Where that other girl go?
But yeah, had something.
I appreciate it.
Go ahead.
2 Timothy 3 and 6. For of this sort are they which crept into houses and led captive silly women, laden with sins, led away with diverse lusts. And that could be twofold too, because we know the scriptures is our woman too, and the wisdom and knowledge is our woman, our first woman.
Yeah, left captive silly women. And the scriptures do talk about good wives. If there's one scripture my mother knows, the other scripture she knows. Her way of trying to come against me. But doesn't the Bible say, he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing? I say, look here. Okay? That only applies to somebody who actually, but they do say that though, right? I said, that don't mean, what the fuck? And then, would you like me to go down the list of scriptures about the wicked woman? You don't want that?
Yeah.
But she only know that which convenience her. Anyway, the scriptures do talk about good, righteous women. It's just really, you ain't gonna, if the righteous women out there, you ain't gonna see them. And that's really how it's supposed to be anyway.
Yeah.
And chances are they already got husbands anyway. So,
Hey, you should have pulled a Who Can Find the Virtuous one.
yeah.
That would have
Exactly. And that whole chapter, Proverbs 31, is about a woman that's doing virtuous. You know, it says she waketh up and you know, go right to work, you know what I'm saying? Making sure that she got food for the night, that her house is in order. That's a virtuous woman, man.
Building up her house.
When she wake up and she pretty much go to work, you know what I'm saying? Dealing with her household.
Right.
You know,
That's like it, bro. But yeah, because the new day really started at night.
kind.
So before the man goes to work the next morning, she's supposed to have everything mapped out. His clothes, his lunch. Kids supposed to be, fed and bathed
Yep.
in bed. You know what I'm saying?
That's why
House supposed to be clean.
I give props to my grandma. I tell my mom all the time, her best relationship that will ever see is her own parents.
Yeah.
My grandma made them get up at 4 o'clock, really just the girls. 4 o'clock in the morning, fold clothes, and they had to make sure dinner was done by 6 o'clock every day. Well, Monday through Friday, you know what I'm saying? They break was the
4
weekend.
o'clock in the morning?
Yep.
Man.
Made them go to work, man, you know?
Yep.
And that was a good thing, cause in they mind, my mom, soon as she got home, her thing was, let me hurry up and get all these chores done so I can go outside by 4 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? That was the thing, that's how it was when we grew up. You had chores, you got home, let me hurry up and do my chores so I can go outside. So you was taught to take care of business before you go and do your little folly.
Yep.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Nowadays, you go into a woman's house, man.
Out toys everywhere.
I wouldn't know.
I went to this woman's house when I was in college. Like, her house was so dirty.
Oh man.
You know, her house was so damn dirty. I'm all like, damn. Like, what does she do? Does she just strip naked and just get in the shower? You know, like as soon as she get in the house, she just take off all her clothes and then just get in the shower. If she did that, you know.
So you gotta watch
Clothes
go
and-
outside.
Can you get
Clothes
Is it-
and
is it
panties
Titus,
and
the second
bras.
chapter?
Yeah, I hate seeing
About a good woman, pretty much, teaching other women.
Still like when you put the legs back in. I hate that shit.
It was all dishes in this whole sink. I'm like, yeah, I think this is the last time I'm come over here.
And that's why you gotta be careful with them other women of other nations, because they definitely unclean and stink and stuff like that. So if you deal with them other nations, don't expect to say, I don't know, normal traits to be with them, because they normally don't got it, man. They nasty. You had something? Oh, okay. Hey, I just told this brother to get it. Yeah, kind. Hey, cause we give reverence to the nice humble sisters out there.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, can't no woman up and come and stand up and say, look, that I've wronged them. You know, I called them out their name. Well, look, when they're in public, I don't talk to nobody, okay? I don't talk to these women. You know, if they get on my nerves, I just walk away. If I call one out or yelled at them, it's because I put them in order. You know what I'm saying? See, you guys think, oh, Great Millstone, we just a bunch of women beaters and we walking around. Man, hell no. If anything, we don't even say nothing to these women.
Right, if they think something wrong with you.
Yeah.
I got called gay before because I turned down the woman. Like,
Right.
damn, for real? Like, I can't say no.
Right.
You turned down the woman.
Man.
How dare thee?
How she look? She was a
Just
Rasputin.
didn't
No, she was like, alright, but it was just like, no, I felt, it was a vibe. Like, no, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, okay.
whatever be I.
Yeah, they can't accept rejection.
They like, hey,
They like to give it out, but they, you know.
right, I got a vagina, so that means I should have a man. Yeah, nah, they don't look like that.
But they think you do. I want a man to do this, that, and this, and that. Okay, and what do you have to bring to the table?
Exactly.
I'm just entitled to it, right? I got the vagina.
My ass and weed, that's it.
Shit.
Just that old stanky little box thing.
That used up. Hey, like Elder Malcolm, I'll say this before his brother read it. He got all kind of women that be coming at him. I know mainly because they like him, and two, because they just don't like the order. And Elder Malcolm got a big following, so it's more chances of women saying something. And they just hate the order, man. They just got this loud mouth. And Elder Malcolm, I always just put him in check. He's like, y'all always saying something, but you know, what number man is the guy you dealing with? I bet you he ain't the first. So don't be coming up on the channel all holier than thou. All right, you better be glad that a man took you in. To be honest, these women today, you got to be happy. With
That's a blessing.
yeah, that's a blessing to
Man,
have
the
a
Lord
man.
took you in,
Yeah,
shit, especially after how many bodies you've been with.
exactly.
That's that old, I don't need a man spirit.
We'll see.
Hey,
We'll see.
believe it or not, you still got Israelite women who come on the comment board when brothers make videos about Isaiah 4:1, and they still say, I will never share a man, right? And their name will be Sister Princess of Zion. They still got a problem. Lioness, heaven sent prophetess.
And the women is not in that spirit. They gonna share something. They gonna share a damn missile. They gonna share that.
Well, see, that goes to show that the women real proud when it ain't no calamity going on, ain't no turmoil. But see a woman when some turmoil busts out, they looking for an arm to grab on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I forgot where I was at, but I think a fight broke out, and a woman just grabbed me. I ain't know this woman from nothing. I'm just looking like, weren't you with this dude over here? So I'm like, yeah, talk to me.
Right.
But they just look for
They
any.
know who to go to.
Yeah, like they.
And let's do a quick precept. You know, so like scriptures you can keep coming up.
Okay.
This is Isaiah 32 and 2. It says that a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land.
So a shelter, a hide from the wind, a protection, a shelter. And Isaiah 4:1 coming, you don't know how brother's spirit's gonna be. You know, a woman might walk up to me, I might be like, no, I'm not interested. Let me introduce you to this brother Kadash over here, you know. And that brother may say, look, I'm only taking so many. You know, you don't know. You don't know. And I just told the Lord to let me know what he wants me to do. Because you don't know. And a lot of women gonna be rejected. Because if it's one thing women know how to do is come home. But they a damn demon.
Yeah.
You saw the video of that black bitch, that gold digging black bitch, right?
yeah,
Walked
yeah.
by a straight demon. Once she smelled, oh, he got some money. She turned right around and played the humble role. You know, these women ain't shit. You know?
Alright, just a little bit more.
Okay.
I'm reading to verse 9.
Y'all got it, I'll be quiet.
It says, and the eyes of them that see shall not be dim, and the ears of them that hear shall hearken. The The heart also of the rash shall understand knowledge, and the tongue of the stammerer shall be ready to speak plainly. Talking about the men of the Lord. It says, the vile person shall no more be called liberal, nor the churl said to be bountiful. Right, it says the vile person shall no more be called liberal. You know, because that's the saying amongst these women. You know, I'm a liberal. But when you look at that, their lifestyle is real vile. You know, these women are in all different types of groups. You know, sororities. You know, having sex with each other. You know, all these different types of unlawful sexual practices that they participate in. Like they got all different types of. They had all different types of men. Put tattoos on their body, you know, all this stuff. You know, they dyes is messed up.
Now you got this saying, since you know the polygamy talk comes about, and you know brothers go into the scriptures, even the jakes that's not in the truth, they talking about it. So what's women's response? Oh, men always talking about polygamy until you tell them which homeboy you had in mind. Like, hold on, that ain't the way it works. That's polygamy. But it show you the thoughts.
Your own lust.
You know what I'm saying? It show you they thought that that's what they own. Like they looking at other brothers, they looking at other men. They, you know.
That's those wanton eyes.
Yeah.
I look at that word wanton. It means promiscuous.
Yeah.
You know, always looking. You know,
there's always a woman who got somebody.
Exactly.
You know
they walk the dude be you know, looking off somewhere else, and she looking at you. Like, you already got a dude. What the hell are you looking at me for? It says, verse 6, for the vile person will speak violently, and his heart will work iniquity to practice hypocrisy, and to utter error against the Lord. And to make empty the soul of the hungry, he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail. Right. So utter error against the Lord. What do these women say?